Number 1 Cochran Sports Showdown is brought to you by Number 1 Cochran. Go one better.
Mark Kaboly's favorite time of the year, it is Hot Stove League. It's free agency.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's signing. It's not what you think. I could
say
that to myself, too, the way I've been eating.
I use an air
fryer.
fryer.
But anyway, Mark, so G-Man Choi, Carlos Santana, they invest about $10 million on two guys who can be first base, DH, whatever. What does this do for you?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is why. We hear about Carlos Santana. We'll start with him because he's the guy that got paid the most, right? How he can hit against the shift and his numbers will be better with the shifts gone. He's a great locker room guy. Explain to me why he's signing with the Pittsburgh Pirates on November 25th for $6 million then. Nobody else wanted him, right? So he can't be that very good. He's a classic Pirates flip guy. He's going to be gone in July. He's not going to help you. He may help you out a little bit early on. It's nothing to do for the future at all. You have a warm body over there at first base. Choi, what is he getting paid the minimum? Well, he's not getting paid, is he?
What's he making, Mike? $3 million?
I think he's the last year of arbitration.
Yeah,
so
whatever the case may be.
Those two put in the lineup, what are you going to do?
I mean, this reminds me of like the Pirates are sort of in the 2011 process where they were under Neil Huntington. Year 4, you got to start. They come off an awful season in 2010. Lyle Overbay, right? I think played first base that year. It's curious to me. The Choi thing made sense, but I don't understand why you would spend $6 million on a first baseman. Because if that's the move, I mean, you have other positions of need. Spend $6 million on a pitcher. I would rather have. Because, look, these guys aren't the difference between winning 66 and 96. Maybe 66 and 71, which is progress, but they're not going to be here in 2024, so what's the point?
The only glass half full point I'll make on the Santana move, bigger picture, other than Mark's right about the flipping thing, and I co-sign what he said too, but they looked like they had players last year who didn't care. You got guys eating sunflower seeds at third base. You got cell phones flying out of people's pockets. Santana does come with a certain amount of credibility, and I do think that they're in dire need of people like that, who come from winning organizations that have been in the playoffs before, and even if they're just here for 2 or 3 months, I think Quintana had a good impact.
Why in the world would
on
he come
those
here
guys.
then?
But I mean, and you look at the point, like
it is the money. It is a $6.7 million.
If there was, the pitchers, when Quintana came back with the Cardinals, the pitchers all, paid tribute to him. So there can be a positive impact, but it just seems like I just don't understand the long game here. I don't understand that part.
Yeah, I don't think it makes sense long term, but I understand what it needs, for a clubhouse and a guy like that. Fine.
Legit veteran.
We'll see. Yeah, a veteran. But again, he'll probably be flipped at the deadline, to take Mark's point. Hey, I want to tell you, much like sports fans choose their favorite teams, Number 1 Cochran lets you choose how and where you buy a car. You can do it either 100% online with Expressway at Cochran.com or in person at a Number 1 Cochran store. You can also start at home and finish in the showroom, or do it the other way around, vice versa. With 19 new car brands and thousands of pre-owned vehicles, it's a pretty clear choice for you. All you have to go to Cochran.com. Do it now. Get started from start to finish.